From the newsroom at news.com.au.
Well, more details have come to light about that horrific mass shooting in Queensland yesterday. A husband and wife and their son were shot and killed on their remote North Queensland cattle property. Their other son was shot in the abdomen. He managed to flee the scene of the shooting to raise the alarm and is now in a stable condition in hospital. 5 people are currently assisting police with their inquiries, but it's not yet known how they might be connected to the shooting. Moving on, there are fears that a cocaine shortage in Australia could increase tensions between crime gangs. The wholesale cost of a kilogram of cocaine in Melbourne and Sydney has now reached $380,000 compared to $250,000 pre-COVID. The drug supply has been dramatically reduced after several major seizures by police. Overseas now, basketball star Brittney Griner has been sentenced to 9 years in jail by a Russian court. The two-time Olympic gold medalist was charged with drug smuggling after she was caught with vape cartridges that contained cannabis oil in Russia earlier this year. Before she was sentenced, she made an emotional apology to the court.
I made an honest mistake, and I hope that in your ruling that it doesn't end my life here. I know everybody keeps talking about political pawn and politics, but I hope that that is far from this courtroom.
President Joe Biden has released a statement about the verdict, calling it unacceptable. To sport now, AFL star Buddy Franklin has allegedly made a decision about his future and looks set to leave the Sydney Swans next year. It's been reported that the Brisbane Lions are the front-runner to be his new club. Swans CEO Tom Harley isn't convinced, though. He was asked about the report yesterday and told a radio station that it was news to him and added that there's nothing yet to announce about Franklin's future. To royal news, Meghan Markle turned 41 yesterday. Now, despite a rift in the family, she received a sweet message from Prince Charles, Camilla, Prince William and Kate Middleton. They each posted a photo of Meghan Markle on Twitter and wished her a happy birthday. And finally, radio star Wippa has opened up about an awkward moment he had with Denzel Washington. Here's what he had to say on Nova's Fitzy and Wippa show.
Denzel Washington was one for me. We were at a restaurant overseas one time. Denzel Washington turned up to the restaurant, and then there was the guy who ran the restaurant, and I started to make my way over to get a photo with Denzel Washington. Now, the guy who ran the restaurant was like the middleman. So he jumped in, right? And I'm going, Denzel, photo. So he jumps in, looks at Denzel. Denzel shakes his head as if to say no. The guy then looks at me and goes, no. And then in the restaurant in front of everybody, I just had to wander back to my seat while I was chopped off by the manager.
Follow or subscribe to From the Newsroom wherever you get your podcasts.